In today's world, be adaptable or be absolute. That's the new mantra.
Mm.
Challenge is the only constant, and faith is the only mantra. Self negotiation, sign a contract with yourself and keep it. Your money, gotta make money while you make money. These are the few four top things that I look at pretty much every single day and almost like my affirmation. So, when I see these, I just keep this in my mind, and that's how I begin my day. And this is what I want to give back. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce you to some of the most amazing and enterprising ambassador partners and entrepreneurs and some exciting companies well in their eight, nine, and some headed for 10 figures this year. This is a very exciting time for me. From my ambassador partner club, I can't tell you, like, there are some incredible people here and you're going to get to meet them. And there are a lot more that couldn't make it to this. There will be, you guys will be seeing them time and again. And from now throughout the year, yeah, we have our golf tournament coming up in September in Southern California. That's our live meet, our own hosted. We sponsor a lot of events, guys. If you don't know, we have a pre-Oscars party coming up on April 25th. So anyone in LA area, please hit me up. We have Miss Russia America on April 29th. We have series of event during the year. Post pandemic, I mean pre-pandemic, we had so many live events. Now we are all virtual, but we're going slowly to the live, right? We're kicking it off. Things are getting better here. Numbers are going lower, and hopefully things will be much better throughout. For the rest of the year and going into next year, going strong. So I definitely want to tell you that this is a great opportunity for all of us to know each other. This session has been, just simply to present you with all of, some of the new partners and some of the new companies that I've onboarded as ambassador partner companies. They're incredible partners. These are all sought out, handpicked, cherry picked people with great things that they're doing in their life, and they're headed to make a big change in the world. So I want you guys to know each other, and I want you guys to get to know what they do. So what I ask is, I'm going to call out names and I'm going to introduce people in not in no particular order. I'm just going to go as my list, is in front of me. And I ask, when I introduce the partners, ambassador partners, please give four things, and your name, your business name, and the type of business, your give first, and then your ask, and where can people find you. Four simple things: your name, business name, type of business, your give, ask, and where can people find you. Take 2-3 minutes to introduce yourself, and then we can pass it on to the next person, and then we will have some break rooms so that you guys can talk among each other, and feel free to exchange numbers. No direct selling. There's never selling here. We're just introducing you guys to each other for opportunities that lies, and then make a big change, give back. So that's my big thing. I'm going to talk about it in the next session once I start introducing. I want to start off by, does sound good, guys? Everything sound good? I'm
Yeah.
reading some of these things, and
Mhm.
I want you guys to understand that I'm truly here to help you guys to know each other better, and that's my only purpose for this call here. And so I want to introduce this amazing company that I met a couple months ago, and I was invited to their massive warehouse in Oxnard. And Shelly and I, we took the full day to go there and visit them, and it was a game changer, a life changer for me. I've never had that big of a vision that I saw what I saw over there. It's
Mm.
and I will let the founders and the owners of Green Tech, Sonia and Brian, talk about this a little bit more. But this is an alternate energy. But let me introduce Sonia, to you, so that you guys can know who they are. Sonia and Brian of Green Tech, right? These two individuals are a power team bringing a remarkable and energy technology to the market, backed by a green energy cryptocurrency coin. The timing to introduce green tech to you could not be better, as Bitcoin is at its all-time high, of over 60,000 per coin. And the renewable energy market is blowing up. Coinbase, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges, just hit NASDAQ 3 days ago at $100 billion evaluation. The good news is that you can take advantage of this amazing opportunity and purchase green tech cryptocurrency now for only 10 cents. Green tech is about to take their coin public and list it at the top tier exchange. Let me introduce you Sonia Copewood, the co-founder and vice president of Green Tech. Sonia, can you unmute yourself, please?
Oh, sure. Oh, I've always been unmuted. Sorry about that.
Awesome.
Hi there. I'm Sonia, vice president and co-founder of Green Tech. And I just wanted to say thank you for the invitation and the partnership opportunity with Craig. And there's a couple things I just wanted to say and at least acknowledge Craig. When he says he cherry picks his partners, I just wanted to validate that because I do believe that just what I experienced with him, there was an instant connection between the two of us and Shelly, of course. But I do believe that he is very meticulous and particular who he joins in on this group. And so I'm very glad and honored to say that we passed the test. And so thank you for having me here. The other thing too, that I just want to be very, very respectful of what Craig had mentioned, that there's no direct selling. So I've been a vice president of sales and marketing for billion-dollar construction companies for 25 years. And so my whole background is been sales and marketing. And so my intent here is truly to respect Craig's rules. My intention is not to sell you anything. However, in speaking with Craig, we are about to take our cryptocurrency coin public within the next 5 to 7 days. And I think that Craig just felt somewhat obligated to just share this opportunity with you. And so that's all we're doing. So Craig, I don't know. So long story short, we were founded in 2018. And my partner, Brian, and I have been working very, very hard since 2018 to mint our own green renewable energy coin and then basically take it on the exchange and take it public. Well, that's all happening in the next 5 to 7 days. And so Craig just wanted me to talk a little bit about that. So in the event
Sonia, let me just interject something just quickly. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to tell you guys, this thing is like, it's an unbelievable opportunity that I saw. And I think that all of you should know about this and at least have it on your horizons. It's happening in the next 7 days or 7 to 10 days. They're going public with the coin launch. And it's all backed by a renewable energy and Sonia, can you you have like a little blurb? Can people can see the visual? Like if you can have a little
can I share my screen?
Kathy, can she share, please?
Or Craig, I sent, do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, if you can't, I mean, I can share it. If Kathy, can you allow her to share, please?
Yeah.
You're muted, honey.
Yeah. I'm giving
Sonia Copewood.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm not able to do it because I think you logged in before I did.
That's okay.
Yeah, you should now.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
No, we can't. It's
No, we
Right now?
Can you see my screen now?
nope.
No.
Okay, so what do I need to do, I wonder?
Okay, why don't we do this? Just give me the rights. I'll do it for her.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to say multiple participants can share, or am I supposed to share my screen?
You're just supposed to share your screen.
Okay, let me do it right now. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
There we
Okay.
go.
So what I'm going to do is, because again, I respect everybody's time. This is typically a 15-page presentation. We've got it down to like 4. I'm going to do this very quickly, very swiftly, and this is only to bring this opportunity to your attention. So like Craig was saying, Green Tech, our mission is we're basically a renewable energy development company, brick and mortar. So our overall mission is to realize the full potential of our natural resources and drive a new clean era of green energy that will ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy to all. This is very important to us as partners. There's so many countries that are so, oh my gosh, they need so much. And so I want you to understand our driving purpose is to help bring a clean energy to multiple countries around the world. Okay, so that's kind of high level. Green Tech was founded by Brian Figueroa, my partner, in 2018. There's 4 principals in our company. Brian is the CEO. I'm the vice president and co-founder. The gentleman to my right in the picture is the vice president of renewable energy. He is also a co-founder. And then we also have our partner, John Latini, and he is our corporate counsel. Okay, so we are a US-based renewable energy company. We have headquarters in Southern California, and we have an office in Northern California. We specialize in funding, developing renewable energy projects. And like I said, the opportunity today is that we minted our own GTE utility token on the Ethereum platform. Okay, so hang on, okay. So we have 2 investment opportunities. One is a wind farm. It's a 120-acre wind farm that we own in Tehachapi of Southern California. Basically, we're developing a 20-megawatt project. And then the other opportunity is our Green Tech cryptocurrency coin that we're going to be launching here publicly. It could be as soon as 4 days. We will know more later today. So again, the sense of urgency is not because Craig and I want to be pushy, as it is simply timing. Okay, so here's our game-changing technology, and I think this is what Craig and Shelly fell in love with. The gentleman to our left, he is the inventor of the technology. He invented it 15 years ago, and this is him standing on our Tehachapi property in Southern California. That is what the site looks like now. We purchased an existing wind farm that was no longer in operation, but the conventional wind turbine stands about 100 to 800 feet tall. He invented the vertical axis wind turbine, which you'll see on the right-hand side. It only stands 82 foot tall. It's a game-changing technology. So we are going to take down the conventional wind turbines on site and replace them with ours. Moving quickly, our technology has been deployed in the last 10 years throughout New York, Sacramento, San Francisco, and Iceland. The composite material does not rust, melt, or freeze and withstands negative 1300 degrees Celsius. And so let me just share something with you really quick. Oops, let me go back. Let me just move this screen really quick so I can see this. Okay, so basically what I'm telling you here is that this gentleman he invented it 15 years ago. He's deployed it over the last 10 years. It's a patent composite material, okay, which was perfected in the maritime and aircraft application. This gentleman used this material to develop boats and airplanes. It was used as part of America's Cup boat and the Navy's stealth attack boats. And a quick success story is that this composite material that he invented was used to design and build a large commercial passenger catamaran, which was used between San Pedro and Catalina Island for years. The boat was sold to the Trump Organization and is now being used at a Trump resort in Panama. And just to give you some history, that this gentleman has deployed this technology in various different climates, various different locations, and now we're ready to take it to a commercial utility grade, okay? And so,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Sonia, go ahead. Finish the slide. And then
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So this is, if you were to pull up right now, this is what our site looks like because it was previously operated as a wind farm. And this is what we anticipate taking down and putting ours. Go ahead, Craig.
Yeah. So basically, guys, this is what this is it's going to the world. It's going to change how the electricity is generated. And I was with Brian yesterday. Definitely, yes, Shri, I'll definitely tell her. I was with Brian yesterday and we learned so many new things about this that, just one city in remote city in Northern California is burning how many 50,000 tons of fuel for 1 megawatt diesel, and so
Yes.
much carbon is generated in the air, right? And this is going to completely change the world, how it's going to go. I can only tell you guys, Sonia, you have to put your information in the chat where people can see where they can find the opportunity, how they can connect with you.
Okay.
And I can tell you guys, I invested in the crypto coin and I absolutely love it. I think this is going to be amazing. It's a great opportunity for those who are in the space, or those who are venturing in the space, or wondering what's going on. This is a game changer. And
So,
I
so,
do
so,
not, this is an opportunity of a
yeah.
life.
So Craig, let me just share with you really quick. This is what our site looks like. So I just want you to know that if anyone wants to come to the site, this is a group of investors that we flew in from all over the country. So by all means, you could see the site, see the factory. I'm going to just share this one last slide and then I'll show my contact information. This is why it's a game-changing technology. Okay. Number one, it's highly advanced. It's patented. It's a magnetic technology which uses a harmonic frequency. It's made in the US, not in China. It is made with an organic soy and pine-based compound, which makes it 10 times lighter and 10 times stronger than steel. It's bulletproof. The composite material will not rust, melt, or freeze. So saltwater coastal climates are no threat to the composite material, and it will withstand extreme weather conditions like hurricanes. We would not have had the issue in Texas if our technology was up there. It makes no noise, and with its height design, our technology can be parked next to urban centers. There's no blade throw and not in the fly zone because of our height, so this is very attractive to the environmentalists. It only starts to operate at 2 miles an hour versus the conventional turbine at 15 miles an hour. That is a huge competitive advantage. It's easy to transport and install the turbines on site. And then last two things, and this is for those people that might want to buy some coin. The correlation is we're a renewable energy development company, but we've minted a cryptocurrency. So our cryptocurrency, it's going to grow in value when we bring on these wind technology projects. That's the correlation. But here, for those people that are interested in the money part, here's the game changer. It only requires 4% of the land for a typical turbine. So the land costs are down, production is up. There's limited components. There's no gears and no hydraulics. Minimum maintenance costs, production up, cost down. We can produce twice the power at half the price. And then last but not least, the investors that are coming in on an equity play on the wind farm project, they're going to be able to take advantage of the 26% tax incentives. And this has nothing to do with the state and federal funds that I'm working with the lobbyist in Sacramento. So anyway,
okay.
This is what our coin looks like.
Sonia?
And there's my contact information.
Thank you. And also put it in the chat. Copy your information in the chat so people can copy it. This one, they can't copy it. And
okay. Okay,
yeah,
let me exit. I'm going to stop sharing and then I'm going to start.
Share and just put it in there. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Sonia. That was amazing. We took a little longer than we thought we were going to take on this, but honestly, it is just too good of an opportunity and a game changer. And Ketan, you and I, we're going to have to talk about India for sure, about something. This is incredible. I think I'm going to move inside. My gardener decided to just come in right now, so I have to move inside the house. But thank you, Sonia, for doing this. Brian, can you just quickly say hi to everybody? I want everyone to see your face.
You're so kind there, Craig. Can you see me okay?
I can see you fine. I think I can see you.
Well, I can't see you, my friend. There we
go. I'm turning on some lights in here.
Okay.
See, I'm not as light as you are, so I need some lights for people to see me.
All right. So am I on?
Yeah, you're on. Just say hello to everyone.
Well, hello, everyone. And thanks, Craig, for bringing us onto this morning chat. And, right now, when I met up with Craig, I'm officially, one of the part of the team members of our Watch Club, so I'm very excited about being part of the club. And, and Craig came on board, 2 months ago when we met up with him at our Oxnard facility. He goes, Brian, I only got 1 hour. And literally 4 hours later, he left because this is such an amazing opportunity. On a positive note, I've been vetting this technology out for the last 3.5 years. I've been driving from Laguna Beach to Oxnard literally every 30, 60 days to build a relationship with the owners and the inventors to get a better feeling and understanding of this technology, because it's such a game changer. And we finally tightened up our JV partnership up into Hatchapi. Just like what Sonia said, it's a 120-acre an existing wind farm, and we're going to be building 20 megawatts. And what Craig was trying to explain to it on the environmental side, because on our technology, this is one of, we'll say, at least a half a dozen green technologies that we have in our portfolio. We just wanted to highlight this one because it's local and we have a contract, and knowing that this 20 megawatt will reduce the carbon footprint. When this thing's up and running, it will reduce the carbon footprint by 1 million gallons a month in the market, because it takes 50,000 gallons of diesel a month to produce 1 megawatt of power. To kind of give you guys some insight on that, but
Yeah,
we're
crazy.
excited.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to if you guys are interested of learning more about our token side. Like Sonia said, we are launching our token here in the market after 3 years. We were going to launch it last year. We decided not to because of COVID, and now we're moving in the market because the timing's right. So
I just want to say something. I missed the 7.5 cent buy-in, so I got in at 10 cents. But I mean, I think this is just ridiculous. I mean, opportunity it's something that has come to fruition at a very last second. So you guys should definitely learn about it. Hit up Sonia, Brian, and you can find them in the chat. Leave your information, Sonia, email, phone number. So Brian, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on board. And I have some great people that I can introduce you to. I know that I are some in your space, so I'll definitely do that. And can't wait for all of us to be at the golf tournament, man. That's gonna be kick ass. I'm just so pumped for that.
Thanks, Craig.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Guys, thank you. I want to, without any further ado, I want to start introducing some of the other people, because I have a lot of people to introduce today. I want to introduce my very dear friend, Orly Amor. Orly, are you in the house?
I'm in the house.
Okay, I'm gonna read.
I'm in my house. I don't know about your house, but I'm in there.
Look, this is our house. Okay, we're in our house right now. Orly Amor is a business coach for public speakers and entrepreneurs, and the only one that guarantees 150K in the first year of public speaking. She is the founder of the Health and Wellness Network of Commerce, and she's our Diamond Ambassador partner. She's at the top level with us. So Orly Amor, can you come in and introduce yourself, please?
Well, hi, everybody. Craig, thank you so much for bringing me into the fold, into the family. This is an amazing, amazing group and opportunity to make a difference in the world. So I'm really, really proud to be a part of it. I can support everybody here. So I am here to support and to give back. So if anybody wants to connect with me, I put my information in the chat. Thank you for allowing me to introduce myself. Appreciate it.
Four things: who you are, what you do, what you give, and what you ask. And
all right, let's do that.
All
right. Okay, so I already introduced myself. You already told them what I do.
What's your give and what's your ask?
What's my give? My give is an ad in my magazine that goes to, it's called the Speakers and Experts Magazine. It goes out to 58,000 event planners, and it could be a service or a product, or yourself as a speaker or an expert, and you can put that into our magazine. You get a quarter page for the full year, which is about $6,000 worth. So it's given to only Craig Shaw's people. And the ask is a very simple ask. I have an event coming up on the 1st and 2nd of May. It's a women's empowerment conference. We are still in need of speakers and of attendees. So I'll put the information in the chat. If you guys can help us spread the word and just get people on board to attend or to speak, it'll be really great. I know a couple of you that have already offered to support it. I appreciate it very much.
I want to just say thank you, Orly, for being who you are. I just want to genuinely say one sentence about Orly, that she is a woman of absolute integrity, and she walks the walks, and she absolutely does what she says. And a power connector. If you haven't known her, you need to know her. She is an incredible resource. and a great friend to me. And I cannot wait for the great times that we're going to have together. We've known each other for some time, but now she officially onboarded a few months back as an ambassador partner. I think that I'm just stoked about this. Thank you, Orly, for being you.
Thank you.
So awesome. I'm going to move to Dr. David Newman. You're in the house.
Yes, I am, Craig. Good morning.
Good morning, Pop Doc. Go for it.
Good morning. Yeah, so Orly introduced me to Craig a short time ago, and I've just been really appreciative of the introduction and getting to know Craig a little bit. My name is David Newman. I'm an orthopedic surgeon, or retired orthopedic surgeon, who believes in helping people with their musculoskeletal system. That's basically their muscles, bones, and joints. So I have two companies. One is a nonprofit and the other one is a for-profit. So children are the ones that I reach and empower through musculoskeletal education, so they can hopefully create good routines from a young age and live a productive life with less pain. In for-profit world, it's about empowering people, whether they are injured or not, to perform appropriate exercises so they can diminish their pain and stay functional and focus on the things that make them happy. My give would certainly be an introduction to any exercise groupings that can be emailed to your phone, and you can do these exercises in the comfort of your own home. My ask is I'm a young startup, both in the nonprofit and the for-profit space, so any kind of support in that regard would be really appreciated. I'm a huge proponent and very passionate about musculoskeletal health. It's a huge health spend, and I'm sure everybody on this call has either had some joint pain in their life or know somebody who is suffering right now with some chronic joint pain. So we believe in meeting people where they are and elevating the quality of their musculoskeletal system. And with motivation and empowerment, it can be done.
Elevating. I love that. He's a dotted father, an amazing guy. I've known him shortly, but I've known that the Pop Doc is going to go it's going to go really good places. So I can't wait for, just put your information so people can connect with you. And
yeah, and so happy to be here. Thank you. And I appreciate that.
Awesome. Awesome. So the next person here that I would like to introduce is Jonathan Baylor. Jonathan, are you in the house?
I am.
Jonathan is somebody that I just also met recently, not too long ago, through Orly. Thanks for the introduction and an incredible story. And I would love Jonathan to take the stage and talk a little bit about it.
Thanks for the opportunity, Craig. I apologize ahead of time. I have a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old, and our childcare fell through. So if this virtual background fails, I apologize ahead of time. So my name is Jonathan Baylor. I own a couple companies, but the one that will be relevant for today's conversation is called Even Better Media. We're a digital wellness technology company, and we're on a mission to lovingly enable human excellence through proven science, practical habits, and powerful love. The thing we're most excited about today, and that may already have had the largest impact, hopefully, on Craig's life, is we have a documentary coming out with the Harvard Medical School in May, so right around the corner, called Better. And we feel very blessed to have secured that title, because if 2021 needs to be anything, it needs to be better than what we've been experiencing. So the give to the community would be, the film actually doesn't come out for public consumption. It will be an iTunes exclusive on the 25th of May. But if you'd like to give it a look, if anyone in your family or yourself personally or anyone you know or love is afflicted with diabetes, any metabolic issues, self-image issues, or any sort of like body shame or emotionally scarring issues regarding those things, which is unfortunately all too common, would love to get you early access to the film free of charge. It's the reviewer screener. And then if anyone, yourself or anyone you love, has any follow-up questions or anything like that, happy to chat through it, get them some things going for you. So I don't do personal coaching, but it would be a give for the community, because this is a great community. If you'd like to see the trailer for that film, you can just go to bettermovie.com. And again, thank you upstairs for that domain even being available. So I feel like we're sort of being guided on this mission. Again, that's bettermovie.com. And the ask would be, if you're willing to watch it and if it has a positive impact on your life and you think it would have a positive impact on others' lives. We're an engineering company by trade. I'm an engineer by trade. I have 26 patents and worked at Microsoft for a decade. So I'm violently introverted and not really good at networking. So as good as we are at digital marketing and things like that, we're terrible at networking and really bad at influencer marketing. So if you know anybody who is an influencer and could help us spread this life-saving mission, that's really important in the film world. So any help getting eyeballs on this life-saving mission would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, guys, thank you for that, Jonathan. And I've, he's got a nutraceutical company that he sent me a whole bunch of nutraceuticals and I'm going to try them out myself. But I'm really, really excited for the movie and its release and the purpose and the cause. And my dear friend here, who is also a partner, Adam Kipnis, he introduced us to American Diabetes Society. So I'm definitely going to connect you with him, and I mean with Aaron, and we have a launch of the movie. It's a world premiere of Jonathan's movie at our golf tournament in September. So it's going to be a red carpet event. It's going to be fun, media, lots of fun stuff, and maybe celebrities. I don't know, who knows. But that would be a part of the game at the golf tournament. So I'm super excited. Thanks, Jonathan, for sharing this opportunity. I want to introduce this next person. He's become a very dear friend. We work out together now on Fridays, although we've missed 2 Fridays. Dan Labrad, are you in the house?
What's going on, Craig?
What's up, buddy? Where are you? Hey, there you are. How's it going?
Good to see you.
Yeah, Dan's in Plano, Texas, and has an amazing company. He's a great giver. Together, we're supporting. So one thing common about all of these people in these boxes, guys, is that they're all givers. They're all supporting incredible charities and people that they don't know, and they just help regardless. So I want to have Dan and I were working with this charity called Top Achievers. And we're going to change. I mean, this is an amazing charity that helps empower children, and we're now going to help children in Uganda and other countries on Zoom calls and educating them through the foundation that Dan's supporting. So Dan, why don't you take over and say something and talk about your business also?
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm Dan Labrad in Plano, Texas, and I have basically, we're a business consultant. We focus on results and outcomes and growing revenue and the bottom line of companies by introducing long-term strategies and risk controls related to healthcare plans for mid to large companies. So basically, we reduce and eliminate the overspend and profit leak that's in most company health plans. And I mean, when I say company, I mean we're talking 50 employees to 50,000. We can go in, provide better care for the employees, better coverage, lower their out-of-pocket costs, and reduce a company's spend by we'll guarantee anywhere between 25 and 40%. We actually put our revenue on the line, our compensation on the line, because we know our results. But most people get stuck in the status quo with Blue Cross, United Healthcare, Cigna, whatever, and we actually take it to the next level and giving everybody better benefits. We've got a couple other things we do. We've got a telehealth platform through one of our vendors, Ovation Telehealth. That's telemedicine. And it's just, unlimited 24/7 access to doctors, get prescriptions, et cetera. If anyone wants, give on that. If you reach out to me, if you don't have telemedicine, it is the best and easiest way to get care. We will actually give that to you at our cost, which is basically $40 a year for your whole household. Just shoot me an email, and then we'll just send you the invoice and sign you and your family up. That retails for about $20 a month normally. So if anyone wants that, we're happy to do it. But I want to touch on, we partnered up with Craig, and of course I've got my El Presidente on today. So it's a gorgeous watch. I know Orly said she has to get her sized. We were talking the other day, but we did partner up with I'm on the board of Top Achievers Foundation here in Plano, Texas. It's a faith-based sports development and leadership organization, and basically work with children or kids, usually middle school and up, providing fitness skills, team programs, and financial sponsorships for youth who would not have that opportunity. And basically, how it started was Lawrence Mann, who's a close friend. He's actually been on the Frito-Lay bags, his big smile, if you've ever seen any of those bags. His son almost died. He promised if God would save his son, he would give his life to kids. And that's basically what happened. And his sons have all grown up to be amazing, college basketball stars. So Lawrence created this foundation originally around basketball to bring basketball to kids to help to get them college scholarships. And he is now, hundreds of kids have gotten scholarships, gone through college because of what he's done in the athletic area. Now we've even grown it into esports. So that's a huge thing now. So in fact, one of my sons is in their esports program just because he wants to do it. And now we're building out a mentorship program where they're actually mentoring middle school and high school kids. We're launching that now. In fact, we have a dinner with the mayor of Plano on Monday to really push this off. So it's a great partnership with Craig and Craig Shelly, and we're actually launching, I think, the site this week or next week, and hopefully raise some money.
We're gonna launch it next week with our wine decanter as a give for all the any purchase over $4.95 on our website. So there's a beautiful wine decanter that's going to go, and we're going to launch not just Top Achievers. There's a few others, and then I want to talk about those in a bit. But thanks for sharing that, Dan. That brings me to my dear friend Dean Levine. Dean, are you in the house?
I'm here.
Awesome,
Here.
awesome. So he just led straight into you with the wine decanter.
You sure did.
So Dean and I, we met a few months back, and we became friends. And also, he has an amazing business. He's an inventor, and he found an amazing tool. Actually, I'm gonna go bring mine really to show off, unless you have yours over there. But I'll just go on my patio and bring it. But Dean, why don't you introduce yourself? So we have created. I'm gonna just tell you guys, we've created a partnership with him. We're doing a co-branding and a co-branding campaign that will be running ads all over the place, all over the social media, and through some amazing networks that we have connected with. He's the founder of Wake Up Wine, which is probably going to be rebranded, but go for it, Dean.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Dean Levin. The company that Craig's talking about is called Wake Up Wine, and it will be rebranded down the road a little bit. My background is I invented products. I also have a business degree. And Wake Up Wine is a product that just in a few minutes takes an $8 bottle of wine and turns it into $40. It also works with spirits, for those of you who like that. My background is 22 years ago, I invented a product for a company called Isogenics. That product became known as the Magic Bullet Blender. It did pretty well. And so I brought this product out because I was tired of hearing my gal friends who have better palates than men go to restaurants when we could, and they would order a glass of wine, and often the response to that was, how did the wine meet up with what the server recommended? And the answer for most women was it almost never did. So I made a product which took 3.5 years to develop, and developed 2 patents with it. And what it does is it allows the wine to age 5 to 7 years, as well as going to oxygenate it, which is a small part of the benefit of it. So in the interim, Shark Tank has approached me. I've turned them down twice. This year we probably will accept it. I'm actually filling out their 80-page application. It was sent to us by the executive producer. My give is I can help anyone take an idea and translate it into a reality of a product development, just as a give back. From my standpoint, we want to go faster. The product's carried by Brookstone, Sharper Image. Williams-Sonoma just reached out. It's carried by so many different venues. But we seem to be expanding our distribution in a traditional online catalog, but I believe the future, because of what's gone on in the COVID environment, is that we need to go more D2C, more direct to consumer. So I want to raise some capital. We're all self-contained. We have the inventory, and we are, in fact, just got an order right now. We're talking from Brookstone. So the product sells itself. Once you use it, you will never drink wine or spirit without it. Off the record, because this is a private group. The product also works really well with balsamic vinegars to age them, and olive oils, although it makes it a little bit difficult to clean the decanters. So when we get more inventory on decanters, you can use it for that. So that, in a nutshell, what it is. There are 2 utility patents on the product.
So Dean, I just had a big birthday party at my house and had about 10 guests, 12 guests, and I'm a big wine. I'm advanced sommelier and used to do wine for a living. But anyways, we pulled out all these great wines, and I put that out there, and we were putting the wine in, and we have other decanters, and everybody. It was the most fun, and it was just like having a science experiment sitting on the counter, outside, and everyone absolutely loved it. So if anything else, it's a great attention getter, and it's a conversation piece.
Absolutely. We had the same experience at my place too, Dan. I had a bunch of friends that come in and, like, oh my God, the women would be just all around the decanter and they loved, and it just tastes better too. It's such a different, the taste is getting that much better. So I'm super stoked for this. Yes, I have sent it to a few of the select, partners here. They must have received it by now. I think David sent me a video yesterday with the decanter and the watch. I love it, David. Thank you.
Yeah, so excited about that. That was great.
Well, any of you guys have a question or you want assistance, you can get me. I'll put it in the thing, but it's DL@Wake Up Wine. The other thing I can tell you that, as Craig knows, I've done 27,000 taste tests around the world with the product in Bordeaux, France as well, which is where the French have made it, obviously challenging for a lot of Americans, but they accepted the product. It's carried by wineries in Napa, Paso Robles, Santa Ynez, Santa Barbara. It's sold in Mexico. It just won Product of the Year in Europe. So it's not a one-time hit. I believe when I was in Dubai with the product, this is something that has taken me time as an entrepreneur to sometimes accept difficult realizations that are possible. So when I met with several sheiks in Dubai, they said, do you realize what you have? Because they have this million-mile bird's eye view, and a lot of us as entrepreneurs get so focused here, we can't see it. He said, what you have is the next home appliance. Because you have a toaster, you have a coffee maker, now you have a wine and spirit maker. And for those of you who experienced it, there's only two things, we've done, honestly, those 27,000 taste tests and only a handful of people didn't get it. And I've always humorously said, look, there's two things we can't fix, colorblind and taste blind, but it does work. We just posted up a new yesterday. It went up on Amazon with a new distributor we have there. The product, it really does work 100% of the time. And if anybody want it or, get the pairing that Craig has put together, it really works well. There's a guide that comes with it, so you have an estimate of time. But if you want to one-on-one, I'm happy to do it for you.
Absolutely. It's amazing. People get to know him. He's an amazing guy, an inventor. I love what he does. Thank you. And I can't wait for the kickoff. I think it's next week for general public. Everybody can buy it. Whoever purchases from our website, the product, they will get it's with the launch of our new website. So I'll stay tuned, Dean, on that. I'll let you know when it kicks off.
Great.
Awesome. Okay, great. Brandon, I wanted to bring you on. Can you unmute yourself, buddy? Brandon, everybody, this is a very dear friend, been a member with us for a couple of years now. He's an amazing, amazing guy. He's an attorney. He's in sports and entertainment attorney, very dear friend. He's introduced my son to some cool people. He's always been a great help and a mentor, and has an immense experience and knowledge. Brandon, why don't you introduce yourself, buddy? Can't hear you, Brandon.
How about that, Craig? Can you hear me now?
Yep, can.
I am not a technology lawyer, and it shows. Brandon Leopoldus of Leopoldus Law, aptly named after myself. So I work in the sports entertainment space, work with clients in the public eye. So whether that's a starting LLC that's going to be public facing, not like Boeing or some of these, they're public companies. They're really private in nature. I'm working with those companies that are out there forward facing, as well as those individuals that are typically in front of a camera or on a field somewhere, but also the talent that people take pictures of on the red carpet. So I work a lot in that space. And one of the things that I always try and do is be an asset to not just them, but their families, because if their family's in trouble, they're going to be in trouble. If your business is stable, but your family life is chaotic, chances are your business is going to get a little chaotic. So my give is I'm happy to answer any questions, help provide people in the right direction. I'm not a lawyer that after you talk to after that 30-minute free consultation nonsense, I say, well, I have an answer for you, but you got to pay for it. Instead, I'm of that mindset of a lot of restaurants have done in the pandemic, where they'll give you the recipe. They know you're going to come back to the restaurant because they do it better than you do. And no offense to any of us, but if anybody's had the smoke alarm go off more than me during the pandemic, I highly encourage you to unplug your oven. The biggest thing you can do is reach out to me. I'll put my information in here. And the only ask that I have is that you reach out and get some information before a problem really hits, before you think you need to talk to somebody, go ahead and talk to them. It doesn't hurt. Having information is a good thing. Go ahead and Google it all you want to, but then talk to a real life human being. I try and do the same thing. When I'm looking for information, I want to reach out to the best that I know, ask a few questions. And if it's something that I can handle, great. If it's not, that's okay. I'm going to put you in touch with the best people I know. And if it's a really easy solution that you just haven't thought of, I'm going to give you that solution because I hope you come back to me in the future. So Brandon Leopoldis, like Craig said, I'm an ambassador. Highly recommend everything Craig's involved with. Check out the upcoming golf tournament and all the other cool stuff. And happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome, brother. You're amazing, and he truly is. Anyone who needs context in any kind of any kinds in Hollywood, also he's super connected, uber connected in Hollywood. Yeah, thanks for that, Brandon. The next guest not guest, my partner, ambassador partner, I want to introduce is Adam Kipnis. Adam, are you in the house, buddy?
I am.
All
Hey, it's
right.
good to see you.
Right. Adam, we've known each other for some time now, and he joined the program, and he's an amazing guy based out of Arizona, financial guru. I look up to him in a lot of ways. He's got an immense background with Charles Schwab. Is that right? Is that correct?
Yeah, 20 years at Schwab and 20 in addition in business and consulting and strategy. So
go for
financial services and others.
Yeah, I just want to briefly say something. He's got a heart of he's got a heart of gold. He wanted to, together we're supporting American Diabetes Association, and he's such a giver. He's such a great guy. He is very, very knowledgeable in terms of finances. He's looking at, we're probably going to partner up with a very good big startup, and he's going to take a big key position down the road. But Adam, why don't you introduce yourself, buddy, and talk about yourself?
Thanks, Craig. Appreciate that, and great to see everyone. I know about half of you, so it's good to meet those who I've not come across in Zoom land over the last year. As Craig said, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been in business strategy for the past 20 years, a lot of it in the financial services industry, but I work with a lot of other service professionals as well. And I've got my Craig Shelly box over, I don't know, one of my shoulders. I think there it is, for my watch. So thanks for that. A couple things that I do. One, Craig mentioned the American Diabetes Association. I am the chair of the Community Leadership Board for the Desert Southwest. Every 23 seconds, somebody is diagnosed with diabetes here in the United States. While we've all heard of it, I don't think any of us understand the numbers of people that are affected and their families in addition. So you all have your charities, but it's one thing I'd love you to keep in mind is there's someone probably being diagnosed with diabetes right now. So it's something near and dear to my heart. After having lived with it with my stepfather, he kept it to himself. He didn't really tell us what he was going through until it was too late. And so it's something I've learned a lot about and do want to spread the word and help people just learn about it, even if you can't get involved. On the business side of life, I live by two main mantras. The first is that I firmly believe I can fundamentally change anybody's life or business with one question, one idea, or one conversation. It doesn't always work exactly like that, but that's the way I go into conversations. So look forward to connecting with you because just like Brandon said, I'm more than happy to give it to you. If you need an answer, I'm more than happy to give it to you because I know that it's going to come back tenfold. So love to get on the phone and just talk it out and see where we can help support each other and what idea I may have that can change your life. And the second thing, I believe that 80% of what comes across our desk is not our job. And it's not because we're too big for it. It's because it's literally not our job. There is somebody better, faster, and cheaper that's already getting paid, already doing it. And for us as entrepreneurs, if we can find those people, it builds tremendous capacity within our days. I've worked with well over 300 businesses, 4 going from under 6 to over 7 figures, 22 crossing $1 million in revenue, and over 40 that have doubled in revenue. And one of the key things that they all tell me when I start working with them is they just don't have time because they're doing that 80% of stuff that they shouldn't be doing, whether it's a control thing or whether it's a ego thing or whether they just don't want to take their hand out of their pocket and pay for it. I find ways, and there's 4 simple things, and here's my give. I want to give you guys all back an hour a day minimum, and here's how you can do it. Number 1, everything you do is what I'm about to do right now going to get me paid, right? If it's not a revenue producing activity, it might not be at the top of your list for the day. So is it going to get you paid? Question number 2, is what I'm about to do going to serve my purpose? We all have different purposes, some religious, some spiritual, some want to change the world, some just want to make a boatload of money. Is it going to get you paid? Is it going to serve your purpose? If the answer is yes to both of those, we know it should be on your list. If the answer is no to one of those, there's, again, probably somebody better, faster, and cheaper that should be doing that activity. Question number 3, does what I'm about to do need to be done by me? We do a lot of things every day that we shouldn't be doing. So is it going to get you paid? Is it going to serve your purpose? Does it need to be done by you? And then question number 4 is what I'm about to do, does what I'm about to do need to be done at all? We do a lot of things, and I'm not talking about playing on Facebook, watching TV, sitting in the sun. You can deal with those on your own, but in a business sense, a lot of us wake up in the morning and we take this little stack of paper from the left side of our desk and we look at it and we move it to the right side of our desk. And at the end of the day, we're like, oh my God, I moved that stack of paper from one side to the other. I crushed it today. And we feel good, go have a glass of wine and go have dinner with our families. But we didn't actually accomplish anything. It didn't help us. It didn't make us money. It didn't make our clients any better. It didn't need to be done at all. So if you ask yourself those 4 questions, you will automatically, by definition, get an hour back a day minimum that you can use on those revenue producing activities. And I've done that with clients for years and years. One of my favorite stories, I had a client who was in corporate America, but she was doing everybody else's job because she thought that she'd be visible. And in corporate America, you got to do work. It's, time in seat is a really big deal. So she would do all of those things and wasn't getting anywhere. People saw her sort of as a lounge chair to drop stuff off at and keep walking to get their own jobs done. As soon as she stopped doing those things, she got promoted twice within 18 months and doubled her corporate salary. So it really does work. That's my give. And then my ask, I have a podcast called The Entrepreneur's MBA, Lessons You Can't Learn in School. Jared and I are going to do an episode. Some of you have already reached out to me. Craig's been on it. I'm always looking for business owners who have a story. It's real simple. What made you be an entrepreneur? Were you selling gum to nurses as soon as you were born, or was it something later in life that came about and you created a business from it? Topic number 2, what was your journey? Lessons you learned along the way. And there's always different things that we learned or things that we did wrong that we can give back to the people who listen to the show. Item number 3 is your mini infomercial. What do you do? Who do you help? How can people find you? I'm fine with people promoting themselves on my podcast. That's what it's all about. It's about exposure and about getting out there. And then number 4, it's always about, all right, you just dropped some amazing nuggets on what you do, how you can help people, your lessons. What can people do immediately after listening to the podcast, right? People often get those things in. What can they do immediately?
Adam,
That's it.
thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate that. Could you please drop your information in the chat so people can connect with you after? And that would be amazing.
Definitely. And thanks for the opportunity and good to see you all.
Yes, I definitely want to introduce a few other people so that, people can know these amazing companies. I want to bring Jared Brick. Are you in the house, Jared? Can you unmute yourself?
Hey, everybody. How are you? Can you hear me okay?
Hey, Jared.
Give a thumbs up if you can hear me. Great. All right. I love seeing Greg, such a beautiful audience. And just Sandra and Bill and Kathy and Charity and Orly. And I mean, I'm getting Larry, I just want to show you. Wait, here's my strap. Larry sent me these steady straps for the phone. It's just like, I'm just getting so much wealth and beauty from this group. Shree, how are you doing in Boston?
Thanks.
And so I'm actually, I built a production van during COVID because we can't be on location shooting productions. I do media work. So my brother-in-law's father passed away in LA. I immediately got in the van, drove straight down for the funeral and sitting Shiva. Was hoping to meet with Craig, but he was down in a different part of LA. And now I'm actually halfway back in Paso Robles, of all places. So it's very fortuitous on my way back to Santa Cruz.
Beautiful
I'm
wineries out there.
using
Beautiful.
Starbucks Wi-Fi, so hopefully it stays stable. So I am Jared Brick. Use either one of these to find me on any network you want. Link is kind of a cool one. So check out that link, see what happens when you click it. I do media. I love media. I support media and entrepreneurs and founders with media to help you grow. Super simple. You let me know what you want to do. I'm going to figure out a badass way and a fast way to leverage a lot of media to get attention. Not PR, but actually producing in custom assets.
Yeah. So one of the things that I want to highlight about Jared is we came up with a incentive program with Jared with the watches with his Break On Through mastermind that he's doing. Like it's a course that he takes journey that he takes his clients onto, and he created a commercial, like a video, and that was such a badass commercial. I really want people to see it. So if you guys want have a business that you guys need some help with, he's the guy to go to. So Jared, I'm going to connect you with a lot of other people that need some technology and help with video thing, like to put it together. So definitely.
Yeah.
But
Let me-
yeah,
Oh, so let me just do a quick recap. So I have Brickhouse Media. It's media marketing and strategy, really the hands-on. I want to show you how to use these tools to build video, photo, web, email marketing strategy. That's one part of the business. When the pandemic hit, I partnered with a video software company to help actually produce video remotely. So we couldn't get into our offices, we couldn't get in our studio. So we have the teleprompter script and editing remotely tools called Pitch Hub. So I'm going to give everyone a free video today. That's an edited video. You upload your content, we will edit it back to you so it's beautiful. And we're going to have Miss Sandra Robinson on talking about how to look great on camera when you're reading off a teleprompter. So, again, it's so synergistic. We're going to be doing that free demo with Sandra, if not next week, maybe in the next 2 weeks via Pitch Hub. But really, guys, years ago, I created an online course called Break On Through. I help people at the beginning of their journey become thought leaders. We've got lots of experts in the world. We don't need more experts. I know we will always have more experts. What we need is thought leaders, because thought leaders differentiate the market with a different concept, and they have a following publicly. So they have a public persona via a brand, and we actually have our first Craig Shelly partnership student here today, Barbara. So please connect with Barbara in the chat. And I'm going to read to you that she's been in this course for 3 weeks. I'm going to read to you her new brand statement and see how powerful it is to hear. Barbara is a triple language master supporting global executives with transitions. Okay. So just to give you a concept, we're building her brand. She's going to have a landing page. She's figuring out what her purpose is, and then she's going to have a syndication strategy in 6 weeks. And she's going to get a Craig Shelly watch kit as being part of the member. So I'm just loving giving back. That's my DNA. I just give back.
that's a live testimonial. That's a live testimonial of how an incentive program works.
Yeah.
And there are many such cases, and people have just used it for time and again, from 1 unit to 10 unit to 10,000 units. I have from Jared Brick to Boeing to World Financial Group that we have designed and made watches for in thousands. And we can do that. We can create a program. It's all about creating synergies and partnerships. Jared, I don't think that link is clickable. So oh, there you go. Now that would be the one.
So my ask is, if you are on your way to becoming a thought leader, just book a free discovery call with me. 20 to 30 minutes. We can do it over the phone. If you know someone who's got a really innovative business or personal brand idea, please direct them to me and use the code Craig Shelly when you book an invitation, so that I know that it came through this network. I can give credit back to Craig for helping me get started launching this promo. And then
Required, but you just need...
I'm going to put your free video, edited video through Pitch Hub for everybody here today.
Okay, great. Not required to give any credit, but just give me a pat on the back or buy me a coffee, okay? When you're in LA. Okay. Appreciate that. I want to quickly bring two people very, very important that I want to acknowledge them. One is my very dear friend Clarissa Burt. Clarissa, you're here. I saw you a little while back. She's in Phoenix. She is an unbelievable powerful, power network woman. I cannot. I mean, she's got a very big Rolodex. She's connected with the Lamborghini family. I think she's just an amazing person. She's got a magazine. Where are you, Clarissa? Can you unmute yourself?
I'm right here.
Ah, there you are. I've been on her TV, on her podcast. Yeah, I've been on her TV also. So
yeah,
please introduce yourself, Clarissa.
Thanks. I thank you, Craig, and I want to say hello to everybody and say I'm sorry I am going to have to jump early. I have been asked to MC the event for Frank Shankwitz in 2 weeks' time up in Prescott, Arizona. And at 10 o'clock, about 8 minutes ago, I was supposed to be on the Zoom call there so that we can coordinate that. I was the person that actually found Frank Shankwitz, the founder of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and took him out to Greg Reed, and the rest is history. If you haven't seen the Wishman movie on Netflix, please go watch it. I was very proud to be have a producership on that movie, and I was Frank's good mother in the movie as well.
You acted in the movie too, right?
I was the mom that Frank loved, the stepmother. So if you could get over there and to Netflix and watch Wishman, if you haven't already, that would be great. So my name is Clarissa Burt. I'm the founder of In the Limelight Media. It is a multimedia platform that consists of video, television, podcast, and a digital magazine. The last drop that we had, and I don't know what you see, but I'm going to see myself. So the last drop that we had is, again, it's In the Limelight with Clarissa, intelligent media for the savvy entrepreneur. This is Lady Carnarvon on the cover. So if anybody has watched Downton Abbey, she owns that castle along with her husband. My give is, if anybody on here wants to be on my show, just get with me. It's clarissa@clarissaburt.com. Thanks, Susan Younger, for saying it's a great movie. It's clarissa@clarissaburt.com. I'm happy to have you on the show. Again, you'll get the video. I need 20 minutes. Then you'll get on my podcast, possibly into the magazine. We'll have a chat about that. I'm always looking for writers for the magazine. So if you feel as though you have something that's pertinent to entrepreneurs, please let me know, and I'll send you the contributors guidelines. I'm also very proud to be a national spokesperson for domesticshelters.org, which is headquartered here in Phoenix, Arizona, helping women and children, mostly women and children, get out of very difficult abusive situations. And I wrote a book recently. It's coming out in December, and this is just a copy of a copy of a copy and not a finished product by any matter of means. It's called The Self-Esteem Regime. It was picked up by Roman and Littlefield in New York City, and it will drop in November. And the recorded rights went to Recorded Books, or the audio rights went to Recorded Books. So I'm very excited about my first new book, and that comes out in November. So that is the give, everyone. I'm happy to have you on my show, clarissa@clarissaburt.com. And then my ask is, if you want to write, let me know and get with me so I can teach you a lot more about what I do in media. I'm also now over on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and another 100 smart television apps, and we get out news releases and press releases for you. So it is kind of a one-stop shop as far as media is concerned. I'm so glad to see all the media family in here too. I'm going to connect with everybody to see how we can support one another. I do have to jump. I'm really sorry. I'm running late for Frank's event, everyone. But I thank you, and I'm going to download the chat for whomever is already chatted with me. But please do get with me, and Craig, you're epic. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Clarissa, and my regards for Craig's
for Frank's funeral. It will be in Prescott, Arizona on Friday the 30th. And then Wish Riders is going to have about 1,000 motorcycles drive from Fountain Hills, Arizona up to Prescott. So Frank being a motorcycle cop, it's kind of a tribute to Wish Riders, and that's where I have to jump over to now. So
that's where the movie was shot, right?
Yes, in Prescott, Arizona. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful
Thanks
movie.
to Greg Reed and his
Mm-hmm.
team.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks to Greg and his team. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you all so very much. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye all. Bye-bye.
Awesome. So quickly, I want to recognize one person before I go to my next partner. Sandra D, are you in the house? Just, I want to quickly say hello to Sandra. She's been
I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
I met this amazing woman through my network with C-Suite, and she is incredible, incredible. She connected me to an amazing charity called Texar, and we're launching a campaign next week with Texar. So thank you for that, and also connecting me with LC, Shop LC. Thanks
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
I just
Let's
wanted
hope
to
that
say-
grows even bigger.
Yeah, she's a model, actor, TV host for many years, and an incredible person inside out. So just wanted to acknowledge you and say
Thank
quick
you.
hello. Of course. Okay, I want to bring Susan Younger on the podium, if you could, please, Susan, unmute yourself. Very good,
Greetings.
very kind, amazing. I met her many times, and now through C-Suite as well. She's a partner and an ambassador partner, and she has an incredible business, also from Texas. What is up with you Texans? You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. Go on, take the stage and introduce yourself.
Hi there, Susan Younger here in Dallas, Texas. I've got a background in architecture and massage therapy, but 5 years ago, I was introduced to Sherry Tree and the Bank Code personality profile, which to me was that perfect tool that helps people to figure out how to communicate with others, to make a connection that really honors the values of the other person. So I'm a consultant wanting to help engage humanity in the workplace. I do it through coaching and training. And with these 4 little cards, I'm going to put in the chat how you can actually get your free report, which is my give. It's a $97 value. It's about 22 pages plus about you and how you embrace the world, your values. My ask is for other introductions to businesses and groups that could use training to help improve the connections between their, whether it's their employees or the people that are engaged together at events, and to help reduce tension there and also help them increase revenue because they can close sales faster once they understand the people they're working with. So many great people in this group, and I can't take the time to say hello to all, but Craig, you bring together the best.
You're so sweet. I mean, guys, these are all people from different walks of life, as you can see, and they're all very giving. Again, so connect with them on LinkedIn or from other medias that you guys, and get to know them better, and you will see that they're really amazing business owners, entrepreneurs. Day in and day out, they thrive. They work hard and put hours, and really give value. That's most important. So I can't stress enough. And Susan, you are a blessing. Thank you for doing what you do. I really appreciate you.
Can I jump in and say one thing about Susan?
Go for it, buddy.
We just had a conversation for Pitch Hub where we write scripts, right? And so we help people write their scripts and use the teleprompter and then shoot their videos. We met with Susan, and now she is one of our affiliate partners. And now when you write your script with Pitch Hub, you'll be able to run your script through an AI software to tell you how are you communicating in your script. I mean, AI script writing tools. So thank you, Susan. We're super excited to use Bank Code with our script tools. It's just, we've got to be so strategic about how we spend our time. If we can use AI to figure out how we're actually communicating before we actually put our message out, especially with something like a video asset that could live for years on the web, it's just a game changer. So thank you again, Susan.
Thank you.
Jared, I love working with you guys. And thank you, Craig, for everybody being here and together.
Of course, of course. Guys, I want to introduce you to 2 amazing entrepreneurs. One of them has become a really good friend and has a company, very innovative company called Fit for Bucks. Gennady Cuts, is he in the house? Gennady, are you there? Okay, Gennady.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm well.
So this guy, he came up with this brilliant idea, and he designed an amazing app and a business, is a solid platform, which actually rewards you for walking. So every day you walk, you earn the steps as currency. Can you believe that? And then you can actually buy real stuff with that currency. So Gennady, why don't you quickly introduce yourself and tell everybody what it is.
Thank you, Craig. I appreciate it. Well, basically, our company, Fit for Bucks, was created to connect communities. Our goal was to develop the system that improves app users' motivation to exercise by rewarding them with rewards from local and online businesses. So for example, when you download this app, it connects to your fitness tracker, and then we track your steps, and you can redeem your steps like you're redeeming airline points or hotel points. For example, you walk 25,000 steps, you can get cappuccino from a local coffee shop, or you can get a shish kebab for 45,000 steps, or a dance class or a Pilates class. So by doing so, we're helping users to improve motivation, but also we're promoting health conscious products from our business partners, which helps them to drive traffic to their doors and helps them to be discovered on mobile devices of our app users. So it's a big win-win for everybody. And right now, we're also proud that UCLA Health Network endocrinology department suggesting their patients to download our app. And I've heard one of your guests was talking about diabetes programs, because you walk 10,000 steps a day, it prevents diabetes, it prevents heart conditions. So the doctors recommending our app because it gives extra nudge to their patients to walk a little bit more to prevent the serious conditions like diabetes and things like that.
Sorry. So this is a double-edged opportunity, guys, if you can realize, for those businesses that want to list them. So for example, Craig Shelly is listed on his platform, so you can walk 100,000 steps and redeem a watch, or get a certain big, deep, certain value off a watch or something like that. So if you have a business, if you have a restaurant, if you know people who have these type of businesses that would benefit from this, so I welcome you to join it. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. He's going to put it for you. He's got a database of 50,000 active users. Okay. So there's a lot of people that have downloaded the app and they actively use it. Like right now in my business, there is 1.8 million steps people have been downloaded for Craig Shelly in their wallet. So basically they're going to use that 1.8 million steps to redeem them sometime before they expire. And so that's one opportunity, so he's helping that way. But there's another bigger opportunity, because this platform is so robust that he's collecting so much data, and he's getting so much that his company valuation is going up like a rocket ship, like drastically. And he's making changes, white labeling stuff. It's just so many other things are happening. So he's an amazing entrepreneur. I invite you guys to connect with him if you have either of, opportunities, right? So, Gennady, did I say it correctly? Is that good?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so this is truly what it is, an opportunity for you guys to love. It's a free app. You guys can just download it, and anyone wants to enroll your business, hit him up. We've got an amazing team that will take care of all the onloading and onboarding process. Okay, with this, I want to introduce you to this one amazing guy. He just joined us. He's been thinking and thinking and thinking for a long time, but now finally he's like, Craig, I want to join. I think it's the right thing for me to do. And he makes a beautiful, Eric, are you here, buddy? Can you say hello to everyone?
Yes, can you hear me, Craig?
Yes, we can. And what is the coffee called again?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for allowing me to join. I know we've been speaking for about a month or so, and I've hadn't yet pulled the trigger until yesterday, so thank you so much. But I heard a lot of people so far, and I'm actually the owner of a coffee and supply company called Brewed for You. I just started the company about a year and a half ago with some delays and setbacks, and of course, because of COVID, I decided to keep everything online. But what's interesting about my company, or Brewed for You, is that not only do I strive to partner with other businesses in hopes of providing them and their employees with quality coffee and a healthier cup of coffee, because our coffees are not just organic, like a lot of other people tout, but they're also made with all natural flavoring. So no artificial ingredients, no artificial sugars, syrups, or anything like that. Everything's all natural. And I actually partner with a specific roaster who has the necessary credentials and machinery needed to produce said all natural flavorings as well. But that's just one pillar of my company. The other pillar that I have really started and really want to expand upon is not just partnering with businesses in hopes that they would buy my coffee, but ultimately, as the company grows, I would then be able to help and hire people with special needs seek employment at my company.
Yep, that's amazing. Yeah, he's an amazing guy. He's a young entrepreneur. He has a great coffee. He's going to send me a box, and he wants to do a giveaway at every Elevate we can. And for those who are participants here, we will do a little raffle. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a survey. We're going to put a link in there. You guys will fill out, take a minute of your time or two maybe, and give that survey back to us. And everyone that gives a survey will enter the raffle. And every time we're going to give out a few, bags of coffee to people, and we will ship it to you. So I really encourage you guys, give him a shot. He's really an amazing guy. I'm going to support him for sure. And I'm going to help him with everything that I can do because his end goal is to support people with special needs. He's going to provide employment for people with special needs. So that is an amazing underlying cause that he's supporting. So Eric, how can people get in touch with you? Is there a way people can get in touch with you?
Yes, absolutely. I'll put my information down in the message box, but you can always go to brewedforyou.com, or you can hit me up on LinkedIn. I'll put all that information in the message box so you have access to that as well.
Brewedforyou.com. Amazing.
So,
brewedforyou.com. Okay, I think that's pretty much that. I wanted to present all of you. I mean, I think we've covered everyone. If I have missed anyone, I need you to tell me that I have. But I think, I still see a lot of you are, I want to acknowledge Shri, who is here, an amazing attorney. Dan Goodwin, he's a great, associate, from C-Suite. Charity Barrow, Larry Walters, Paul Bath, thank you for being here. Guys, any questions and anything? Sean, thanks for being here, buddy. Yeah, Erica. And I think I saw Susan and Danny, right? Are you guys here? Hey, there you are. Hey, can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself really quick, Susan?
Hi, I'm Suzanne Gershon in Las Vegas, and I'm so glad you've set my imagination on fire, everybody. I am so happy, and Craig is the most amazing man I've ever met at a golf tournament. He's quite creative.
Yeah.
That's right. And this is my partner, Danny Berardi. He's the CEO of our company, and we're Axon Regal. Danny, anything you would like to say?
No, thank you very much, Craig, for inviting us on. We've had some pretty good discussions lately with different charities and, feeding children. It's very, very inspirational. So I'm very excited to be here and meeting all of you people. Seriously, amazing group. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for
impressed.
Some great, they have put me in touch with some amazing people. Through your help, I was able to help St. Jude's at one of the charities that they're doing for Warburton Golf Tournament. So I definitely wanted to acknowledge you that, that you guys are very instrumental. And also, I really like what Danny had to say about Philippines, and we wanted to bring the whole program that we're running in India through feeding children and through education. So ending the cycle of poverty, basically. That was our whole purpose of supporting that campaign. Each Watt supports one child for 1 year with food and education. So basically, we're ending the cycle of poverty by simply having the child in the school, which is free, and the food they get, if they show up in the school, they get food for free, freshly prepared meal, and their parents can eat for free. It's an amazing concept, and Danny fell in love with it, and he's like, absolutely, he's like, I want to do this, and I want to make the difference. Did Peter Nelson just come in?
Thank you.
Peter? Hey, Peter, how are you? Can you unmute yourself, buddy? I think you're on mute. Oh, I don't think he can hear me properly. Maybe he will come up back on. He's a 3 times world champion weightlifter. Well, we have Barbara. Barbara, how are you? You want to say hello to everybody? Can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself, please.
Hello. Yes, thank you so much for having me here. It's such an exciting opportunity. And when Jared, my coach, told me, of course, I wanted to see. And especially since we're already matching my brand to your watch. So it's very exciting. And everybody is so uplifting. So it's wonderful to be here. And like I said, I have my master's in German, English, and French, and that's what I offer. I'm also very interested, like those people that work with shelters that I've heard about. I would love to be a part there, since over the screen I could be more easily able to engage. I would like to offer my services to those places because it's very dear to my heart. I want to close the educational gap.
Excellent. How can people get in touch with you? Put your information in the chat box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. And I'm just going by my screen and I'm seeing Charity. You want to say something? You want to introduce yourself too?
Sure. Hi, guys. Many of you have already met in C-Suite. I am in Wisconsin. My passion is working with youth and empowering them. Right now, we're building a start your own business program. A lot of these kids don't have these opportunities. We live in a small area, so they're very, very stuck. COVID hit them pretty hard. Helping parents. I'm co-owner with my husband of his restaurant. We're getting ready to open that. We're starting a bed and breakfast. And we're very big with our Lions Club. We are just bought a community center that we are rehabbing, and we're opening that up, and we're helping revitalize our communities. So I like to live towards the actual definition of my name. It's fun.
Absolutely. As soon as I saw your name, I was immediately drawn when I saw you in CSU. I'm like, oh, that's Charity. Actually, she's Charity.
Yes.
Paul, you want to say hello to everybody? And where are you, buddy?
Well, hello, everybody. Good afternoon if you're on the East Coast, and good morning, I guess, if you're on the California side. My name is Paul Math. I'm from Springfield, Virginia. I met Craig, I don't know if you remember, we met a couple of years ago in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I own multiple businesses, and I'm with World Financial Group. So pretty much I'm a new kid on the block. A lot to learn from you guys. You guys been you're all entrepreneurs, so looking forward to our meetings in future also. Thank you very much.
Right. Thanks for being here. Shri, you want to say something?
Thank you very much for having me. I'm zooming in from Boston, although I'm originally from Southern California, and wearing these around Celtics territory is not a way to win friends and influence people. I'm the founder of an e-discovery company, and my give is that I spent a very long time living in South Florida. So if anybody is looking to interact, make connections with South Floridians, please let me know. Happy to do that. And my humble ask is, I'm looking to meet companies that are in the midst of or anticipating a merger and acquisition process that might trigger DOJ interest. I work in the mergers and acquisitions space.
Awesome. You can put your link in there.
Will do.
So people can connect with you. I see Sean. You want to say hi to everyone, Sean? Where are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Well, guys, my name is Sean Ryan Randeman. I run actually a holding company called the Solution Guru Brands. We specialize in digital transformation for older companies, and we specialize with the scaling of startups, working from startups from pre-seed all the way up to about Series B. My give, basically, is I love to give my heart to the world. I like to hold people accountable to their dreams. So one of the coolest things that I do is any person who wants to sit down with me and lay out their purpose, we've actually designed a system that we go through behavior analysis, personal analysis, opportunity assessments, the whole 9 yards. Because my whole give is I try to help people find their purpose. It's not just about making money all the time. It's about enjoying the money that you're making, and it's about enjoying your lifestyle, and it's about giving back. The only thing that I ask for, guys, is just to expand my network. I'm right here in New York City, which is an amazing place that I would love to introduce you to the amazing people that I know here, but I would like to be introduced to other amazing people all around the world. Thank you so much, Craig.
Awesome. Thank you. Larry, you want to say a quick hello to everybody? Larry has an amazing company too. Yeah, why don't you say it?
Yeah, thank you, Craig. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is great. I was just looking at David Newman's comment about you bringing everybody together, Craig. So kudos to you. What an amazing team of people, and so much generosity. You know, as I look through the chat. So yeah, we have a wonderful company that produces smartphone support straps. Goes on the back of your smartphone, helps you hold it better. Gives companies and organizations a great new platform to promote their brand or message. So I'll put my contact information in the chat. Anybody would like more information, please reach out to me. Love to help out, love to give back, and we're especially good for charities and foundations, nonprofits. So looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I want to see if my friend Tushar from Canada is here. You want to say hello to everybody, Tushar, and tell them what you do?
Oh, hi. Sorry, Chirag. I'm multitasking, but I absolutely enjoyed this panel. It's so fantastic to see entrepreneurs from different parts of the spectrum, and they are very generous in terms of offering and asking and all of that. I thoroughly enjoyed. I have a small business of advertising and marketing. So anybody who needs, I specialize in digital and online marketing. So anybody who needs promotions, I'm offering that. I'll be happy to support your team because it's an amazing team, and we need more such power to have a better community sense. So please keep inviting, and you can visit my website, www.m-a.ca. I'm based in Toronto, Canada, and would love to stay in touch with all of you.
Just put it in the chat, Tushar, so people can.
I'll do that.
Awesome. So who else did I miss? I see Bernice. If Bernice is here, you want to say hello, Bernice? Bernice is also a partner. She's amazing. She's in New York City, a giver, a teacher. She's an amazing partner. But I don't know if she's on. Are you on, Bernice? You have to unmute yourself.
Hello, everybody. I count it a pleasure and an honor to meeting such wonderful people in entrepreneurs. I'm the baby of the group. I'm just starting. I teach English as a second language. I'm assistant to the director of security. I travel as a missionary to various countries, Africa, Israel, the Philippines. And now I'm about ready to retire. So I'm looking for my second phase for me to do in life. And I believe it is being connected to Craig, Shelly, and the rest of you to see where my second phase of life is going to take me. Bless you all.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. She's a true giver. For those who will get a chance to meet her, you can put your information in the chat so people can know you. I did get a chance to invite Anelli to say hello to everybody. Anelli is another amazing, she's a heart of absolutely gold. She gives back. Anelli, can you just quickly say hello to everyone?
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Whenever I have been able to join you, I just, I'm so much aware how much love is there, and that you're a bunch of lovers, in this group. And the way how we express it is to sharing our competencies in different ways and giving back to the world. I'm the founder and CEO of the International Metaphysical Academy. So what I'm about is in-depth and solid ground metaphysical education. I do a whole bunch of things personally. I'm a consultant, I'm a therapist, I'm also a spiritual healer. And one of the gifts I would like to offer is a 1-hour spiritual healing session. And I have been amazed how many people have followed up with that and wanted to meet with me and experience something very beautiful and very, very, very special. So you're welcome to connect with me. Best is to send me an email, and we can set it up. So thank you so much, everyone. It is just, as I mentioned to Kathy earlier this morning, before we started, it's a nurturing of souls what's happening here, and it's just so incredibly beautiful. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, guys. I want to see if this was helpful. This session, I think we did our best, in bringing everybody together. If you liked what you saw, Kathy's going to leave 2 links in the chat, and before the session ends, right shortly here now, she'll leave 2 links. One is for a survey that I request you take a minute or 2 and please fill it out, because once you do that, you will also enroll for a chance to win a pair of earrings or a cufflinks when we do our giveaway on Mother's Day or whatever that day is. But you will be advised in an email that when that draw is going to be, it's going to be live. So we'll pick out a name and someone is going to win. That will help us in understanding and learning our audience a little bit better. That's number 1. And number 2, the second link is a link for a video. You click the link and you put it on their phone and you take a 1-minute video, 30 seconds to 1 minute, no more. And just tell us, how your experience was with Elevate or with Craig Shelly. If you're an ambassador partner, how have you loved so far, how it's going and how you're liking it. And If you're not and you just came here as a guest on Elevate, we're happy that you came here. And how was that experience? Just give us a short video. It just takes a minute. I would really, really appreciate these two asks from my side. And my give is any charities out there. If anyone has a charity that needs support, I'm here to help. We have a organization within our organization that looks out for. There's a form you fill out, simple form. Just want to make sure that it's a nonprofit organization helping in the right directions. And we will create a cause-based marketing program, and we will support them, raise money for them, and generate revenue for all of you. So this is going to be a great opportunity for all of us to stay connected and get to know each other. I do want to tell you something that I have learned over the period of time, and I just want to give you like 2 minutes. I'll give you some great nuggets that I've learned from my gurus. Illuminate. We can't solve everything we face, but we can solve anything if you face it. Does that make sense? If you face it, we can solve it. Like, there's an opportunity to solve that, right? Be a promise keeper. Promise yourself and keep it. Build a mindset that you keep your promise. That's all of these things that I'm learning from my gurus, that people I learned from, and I take notes and that I'm sharing with you. I have my favorite F words, and this has always been fun. There is faith, foundation, family, fidelity, finance, fitness, food, frugality, future, fortune, freedom, fruition. These are all my favorite F words. And if you guys have something you want to send it to me, I'll be always happy to learn a little bit more from all of you. Dream big, set the goal, make a plan, and then do it. So with that, I want to thank all of you. We were going to do a little breakout sessions, but I think we have, Kathy, you want to say something? You're on mute.
I would like to invite everybody to our next Elevate sessions, which is going to be 2 Fridays from now. It's on the 30th, and I'm going to put the link here in the chat. So if you wanted to sign up, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Did you put both the links for the survey?
Yep.
Where's the survey link?
It's in there.
Okay. There's one survey and one video link, right?
Already filled it out.
Oh, dang. Is that early?
Yes, sir.
Oh, of course it's you. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Hope this was very valuable and you're worth your time. And I appreciate all of you, all the partners. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. There's lots of action coming at Ambassador Partner Program. Stay tuned, stay connected with us. Kathy will reach out for lots of other stuff. I seriously cannot wait for the golf tournament. I mean, it's the most amazing destination that you will be at. And I can't wait. I'm just going to surprise all of you. Sonia, that was a great presentation today, by the way. I really want to appreciate that. You powered through it. I know I rushed you a little bit, but
no worries.
Yeah, but you're used to it by now. But that's a great opportunity. I'm very stoked about that. I welcome everyone to connect with Sonia one more time, and all of you get connected. Pete is here. Pete Romano. I want to take a second. I don't want to session without saying hello to Pete. Hey man, how's India right now?
Hey man, how are you? Sorry I was so late, but we were working until about an hour ago, and I came back to the hotel and just crashed. So I didn't want to miss your event here. So sorry for being late.
No, you're not at all. I'm glad you logged in. Pete is indoor. I was just talking about you earlier with my cousin who was logged in from Bombay. He's such an amazing entrepreneur himself, and I would love for you to connect. He's in Mumbai, but if he's my go-to person, if there is anything, I just pick up the phone and call him.
Yeah, the city is very, very quiet. There's a lot of nervousness about COVID. COVID is much worse over here than it is in the States. And so I don't want to leave on a down note. I came into such positivity, but there is it's been a beautiful trip. The people are wonderful. I really can't wait to come back to this country under better conditions.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to be back there when things are open, and it's so beautiful out there. But quickly, he has a startup that's launching on 21st. Am I right?
On the 20th. On the 20th, my customer journey management system, Segwick. It's been a passion project of mine for the last probably 5+ years. It's a CRM platform that I custom built with a team of developers, and we're finally you're preparing it to publicly release on Tuesday.
Awesome. I wish you all the best with it, and I can't wait to help you, in whatever capacity I can. Well, with that, I think this is it for me. From me, Kathy. Yes, you want to have the last word?
Yes, I'm putting right now the next Elevate event. It'll be in there in 2 seconds. So if everyone would just wait 2 more seconds so they can sign up. Thank you.
Okay, 2 more seconds it is.
And then, if anybody wants to participate in the Segwick launch, do you mind if I put the chat in the chat?
Please go ahead, Pete.
I would love that.
Really appreciate if you did. Yeah, I'll sign up for the launch. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm typing. I can't multitask. Oh wait.
You know what you can do is just send the link to us, and we'll email it to everybody, and it'll be a lot easier if you can type it. Yes.
Boom. Done.
All right. Awesome. Success.
But Craig, I just want to thank you. I've gotten to know you over the last year through C-Suite, and I always appreciate the energy, and it's good to see you outside of that environment. Seeing you in this environment is like when you're a kid and you see a teacher at the supermarket. You're like, oh, they're a real human outside doing other different things.
Oh man, that's so kind of you to say that. You guys are all amazing. That's what makes this so wonderful, and giving. The purpose of Ambassador Partnership is to bring entrepreneurs together, like-minded people together, people who want to thrive and give back. We don't have to wait for the governments or become a billionaire to give back. We can do our part where we are. Very little. Anything is anything is good. Just lifting someone's spirit is really good enough.
You know what they say? You don't have to be a Rockefeller to help a fella.
There you go. I like that one. I'm going to use that.
I really like
it. You have to be a Rockefeller to help. Like that a lot. See, you always learn something. Well, guys, thank you again for being on this call. I really appreciate it. Celebrate together and make it a success for all of us. Yeah, bring everybody up together. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful day.
Man.
Thanks, Craig.
Thanks, Craig.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you.